Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, continuing on with Foundation, the city of Raptoria, thriving now as we're starting to get a lot more food into the city. We now need to move over to the other side of the river and start building over there as we expand our wonderful town. But we still need to build ourselves a Big O church, too. So if you want to see more of this game, make sure you always show your support. And Big O lack of glory to Raptoria lately down below in that comment section. Let's make it happen, everybody. If you want to see more of the series, that's the greatest way to let me know. By participating in some of our cheers for our wonderful city. We're going to go ahead and expand down here. I'm going to buy more and more territory to get ready to build down in this area. But first and foremost, we need to build ourselves a church. However, if I do that, that means we got to delete the old big church, and that's going to hurt happiness a little bit. So we got to find out something to do in the meantime, and or at least a place to put it in the meantime. And we've got all of our little farms here functioning quite nicely. I wonder if we could put a little chapel there or something like that. Wouldn't that look nice? I think we should put something like that over here. Let's try to start with a regular church over here. It'll add just a little bit of splendor, nothing too amazing. Or perhaps we could put a rustic church over here and kind of move this Big O, the Cathedral, out of the way. I don't know. If we bulldoze it, though, it's going to take a long time to rebuild it, and also citizens are going to be lacking that, as they are lacking a few other things. We are making more clothing, though, so we'll get to building a church and things in a minute. Let's just kind of get a little situation update on how things are going. Looks like we got somebody here working on making wool, and our people are back from their mission. Excellent, fantastic. Mission accomplished. That means, yes, we've got more and more things now in order to, I guess, more wine, at least. Very good. All right, looks like we're making a lot of materials here, but I don't know if it's all going to the tailor's workshop. Well, looks like they're actually making stuff from there. Looks like the weaver's making as much as they can, too. Looks like this weaver actually doesn't have enough material, so we'll have to probably build some more sheep and weavers just to kind of fix that whole clothing situation. Seems to bounce around a little bit, but that's okay. All right, let's go ahead and build ourselves something. I want to build like a rustic church out here to kind of fit this little seaside village vibe that's going on over here. So let's build yet another rustic church, and then we'll build ourselves a serious Big O church here in a moment. But I'm going to try to build like the rustic church there just to kind of keep things looking nice. So let's try to tuck that in. Maybe right about here. Actually, I don't want it to be too far in the way of the windmill. So let's try to just make it right down there. Alright. It's off to the side a little bit. Maybe we should make it over here. Whoa, not there. Crazy. Hold on. Oh, you know what we could do? I've got an idea. Perhaps what we could do is, if we could put some stone graves nearby. There might be a way for me to do that, actually. Should be a way for me to disconnect this from the whole thing, and we can put it over here. We can actually make a little graveyard over there, which might look nice. Let's go ahead and add ourselves a little rustic church here. And boom. That's going to be perfect right around here. Alright, we're not going to go too crazy with it. I want it to just be kind of a small, generic size. And we'll make it kind of all out of... we'll try to make it all out of hay. Although I can't get it to fit here. Let's see. How do we get it to snap? It's not snapping. Make it snappy. Come on now. Did I hit the button to turn off snapping? I must have. Let me try that again. There it goes. Alright, perfect. Let's go... Oh, wait, there's stone extensions, too. Yeah, I don't want it to look like stone buildings. Oh, and now somebody decides to build their house there. Out of the way, sir. We're building a church. Alright, we're going to build another one here, then. And we're starting to complete a lot of our projects, so this is definitely going to be another one that's going to get done here shortly. Well, I think this actually looks really nice. Alright, let's add... a few more extensions here. Now, where do we put the tower? And how do we make the tower look not arduous? I want it to look a little older. I think we'll make the tower out of wood to continue the look there. There we go. That looks nice. Not as big as the one inside of town. I think we'll bulldoze that one too. And we'll try to rely on this one. I'm trying to shrink these down a little bit. Maybe we can move the whole structure a little bit over here now. Since we got somebody who happened to build their house there, ma'am. Let's try to build it maybe over here. There we go. Well, that was easy to move. Okay, let's go with, can I put maybe a small stone extension? Oh, I see. That's like one of the core buildings. Okay, let's do another door then. I think we'll go with that door. And we can put some stone graves around here. That'll look fine. Okay, so we're going to add a few of these here to make things look a little bit more nice. Unfortunately, we don't have a fence option or anything to fence that in, but we can try to do that later. Looks like it takes 2 additional stone to do. There we go. That looks just fine. Okay, let's add a wooden cross to the top of the tower. And let's go ahead and build ourselves the church. I think that's all we really need. Perfect. Start construction. All right, that's going to take a few materials. So we're going to have to build that as kind of a side job to getting rid of the main church here. Maybe we'll make this the bigger church. We need a lot more room, though, to make a decent church, and it's going to have to be over here. Unfortunately, I think when we bulldoze, we don't get all those materials back. And that's going to hurt happiness a bit. I think capacity here on this church is maxed out. Let's see. More villagers joining us. Wonderful. Let's see. Of course, we never have to assign churches to priests or anything like that. Alright, well, I hate to do it, but we're going to have to build ourselves a bigger and nicer church by bulldozing the old one. Alright, there it goes. Okay, tier of unlockables has been locked. What is that now? Let's see. Probably all the other stuff we were building there. That's fine. Alright, time to build the stone church. Now, this will allow us to get even more of those things unlocked, so that's not going to be too bad. We'll go with the regular church here. Start with the core. I'm going to try to build that right back here. Now, there's a few different ways we can build this. We can do red, blue, or stone. And I think I'm going to go for red today. There we go. Let's try to tuck it in here. I think we've built with blue before, and stone always looks nice too, but I want to try something different. So let's do a few more cores. Looks like new homes are being tucked in wherever we had our spot last time too. The neighbors definitely wanted to build around the church. They're trying to be close to God, I suppose. Alright, we'll put a few towers on the sides. Alright. I kind of like having the one tower, but we do need to have our attendance up higher. That looks good. The bigger the core, too, the more attendance. I'm going to have to ask for some of these buildings to be moved out of the way. There we go. That looks nice. Alright, there we go. We've kind of made it like the cross style. Okay, let's see if we can put a... So we put big towers down. What about a round tower in the back? We don't have to do that as much. Kind of nice. We'll have to get these buildings out of here. The monastery will probably go up there above it. So that'll be cool. Let's also add our door. There we go. And stained glass, too. Now we're going to actually have to buy glass and import that, so that'll be important. It'll be our important import. There we go. Now we'll delete some of these homes here, and they'll be rebuilt and pushed away later. The neighbors here and such will actually rebuild just closer to the church at that point. There we go. Alright, we need ourselves, let's see, an arch. Oh, that'd be cool. Almost like some flying buttresses or something like that. We'll actually be able to build a wall around the church, so let's do that. There we go. Alright, now we need a cross on the church. There we go. Alright, small towers are done. Big towers, round towers. What's the small one look like? Ah, a bell tower is essentially what this is. Alright, it might look a little ugly, but for each little thing that we add, it does increase splendor. And with our limited space, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think that's facing the wrong way, is it not? Looks like it's the same both sides. Alright, let's make sure everything's even here. Okay, looks good. Alright, what do we have for extensions? Anything like that? Extension A and B. And I think we'll actually be okay with these. Oh, could I build it like this? For whatever reason, I can't put an extension here. Seems to work okay there. Alright, let's get this church down right about there. We'll just have to center it. Okay, that looks good to me. Alright, well, an impressive church indeed. Kind of our own Raptorian style. Okay, so now we've got 2 large construction projects going on. We'll have a big drop in religion for a little while, but we'll get rid of this old church here. Maybe we'll keep it as one of our ancient churches. I don't know. It looks rather nice. One of our first churches there. Very good. All right, glory to Raptoria. Looks like we got two couple of nice structures going up there. We'll need to fill something with those additional spaces. So that'll give us all the rest of the upgrades that we need, and then we can start building over on the other side. Now, of course, we have more territory to unlock for free from the lovely military quests we've been going on. So we'll have to continue to unlock these areas over here, and eventually we'll start putting people here too. So we're going to continue to extract some of our wood from there. And there we go. And all of our foresters can come over here, or our loggers, I should say, will come over and start cutting down all that stuff, and we'll clear all that territory for future home building. So it'll take a little while, but it should work perfectly. Let's go ahead and request that everything be cut down. There we go, most of it anyway. Excellent. It's a little bit of a walk for the loggers now, but they're still able to bring in some logs, so that's okay. Alright, I feel like we should assign some more builders, especially since we've got so much building going on again. We've got a few unemployed, but let's take a look at our jobs now, after a few people have left. Oh good, and we got more bakeries done. Awesome, that must be the bakeries over here that just completed. There, I believe. They're all... yeah, they're basically tucked into each other, but that's okay. They look good. Alright, let's build some more there. And we'll have to start on our ironworks pretty soon, but let's focus on food first. We're going to put all of our efforts on food gathering. There we go. Alright, we've got soldiers. We won't need them yet. Miners are for the iron mines. We won't need those either. Let's assign more for the wheat farms. Alright, anybody else can go towards the wheat farms. Okay, good. Most people have been assigned. Alright. Some more homes are being constructed. It looks like 2 more homes out in front of the rustic church. And then a few more homes over here close to the original church. We'll move some of these buildings away and they'll end up building nearby. And that should be just fine. Looks like somebody built there. That's a nice spot to put your house. Very cool. Alright, looks like this forest is getting clear. Excellent. So some people were saying they didn't really like the walls, but to be honest, it really helps to lay out the roads. Otherwise, it would just kind of be a mixed match of... It would almost seem like paths just going between houses and that there wasn't anything really laid out. But I really like it. Glory to Raptoria on that one. It looks nice. And it actually has some functionality to it as well. You can actually control where the people walk, and sometimes that's kind of what you want. So you know what they're up to. Always being suspicious. Did I delete a wall here? Uh-oh. Somehow one of these walls got removed. Just behind this area here. Let's see, where do we have a wall here? Oh, somebody built their house right there. Sir! Let's get that person out of the way. There we go. Alright, we'll remove some homes, but they should be rebuilt. Maybe that's where that wall went. There we go. Let's curve the edges then. Nice. Alright, so that gives the industrial area kind of its own thing to do. I really wish the AI was smarter about where to build homes. You can see here that they're permitted to build up in some of these areas here. They're just not taking advantage of the space. Some of them are a little too high up into the mountain. We can try. Maybe they'll build up there. Well, we'll see. If not, we're already getting ready to expand to the other side, so that's okay. More of the military buildings are going up too. That's nice. Really wish somebody would build a house in there. Soldiers are back from a mission. Good. Let's decorate the. Let's decorate these buildings. A little bakery. Nice. Perfect. Alright, we're about to get a ton of cash too. We're going to have to build another stone manor. We'll have to do one thing at a time though. And you can see where our roads are getting ready to build up into the heights. And we got another free territory from the king. Good. Now, before we were refraining from buying these territories, but now that we're starting to get ready to expand, we can go ahead and start buying more of these. Or at least unlocking them for free from the king. Okay, let's continue to build some pathways. We're going to get ready to build our Lord's Manor up here. So I do want to build that up on this spot. like kind of our permanent castle, and then I want to build like a monastery here. You know what I'd like to do is build a monastery up here that then expands into the lower levels down there, and then also a vineyard or something on the side. It's going to be like a mountaintop monastery. It's going to look really cool. So we'll have to kind of... It won't look like a traditional monastery, because we're going to have to play by our own rules, but that'll be fine. I think that's going to look nice. 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 Okay, let's go ahead and keep on expanding our wall there. And I would actually like for our people to come up here. Maybe we could do like a switchback and make a path or something that goes up here. Let's not make a straight path to it. Let's make it wind. So something along these lines. And we'll get that pesky tree out of the way soon. We can have our people actually pass by the manor on their way into town. This could be a little different. We actually could make it switch back here and then circle over there. Alright, we'll modify that a little bit later. Okay, how are we doing on territories? How are we doing on the church construction? That's going to take some time, but it looks like they're actually getting it done. And somehow we were able to import glass. Oh, I guess not. I was going to say there's a thing there for it. We'll wait until all these other materials are delivered, and then we'll do some imports with glass. So I suppose we can ask for some now. Let's go ahead and import like 10. Right now in the game, currently we cannot make glass, so we have to import it. So let's go ahead and ask for some of that from one of our valuable trading partners. Do we have them all unlocked? Yes, we do. Alright, I want to focus on building this little wall here. I really feel like in this game, building these walls like this makes all the difference. It's more just like guidance for people to stay on the main road and stuff. Whoa, okay, don't want to build that wall. Oops. A few people lacking housing, yep. They're working on building quite a few homes, I've noticed, in the town over the last few episodes. They've been building quite a bit. Well, let's start from the top up here. I want the pathway to come down the hill. Where's everybody at? People are coming over from this way. So let's make them, instead of going up that hill, let's do this. We'll make a path here. It looks like there's some stone there that we can start a stone mine for. That's perfect. And we'll have this lead to the Lord's Manor. And if not, we'll do some switchbacks over here and go down. You get the general idea of the path here. Alright, so let's go ahead and correct this now a little bit. This is certainly not final. So just stand by and watch this. Okay, we're going to move some things around. It might be a little time-consuming to do this, but I really think it makes all the difference for the map. A little time-consuming was my rapper name, by the way, too. So this is really my natural habitat. There we go. So no matter what, there's going to be a little steepness, but I think it holds to the mountain as best it can without going back up too much. We can scoot this over just a little bit. And there we go. Alright, so you'll kind of see how it bends a little bit. It kind of looks good. Alright, looks like the king's asking for troops then. Yet another mission for our people. Very good. See if we can move this over a little bit. Alright, I think that looks much better than it had. And we'll make the manor up here soon. We'll need to unlock another territory, and to do that, we'll have to go out on another quest. Let's open it up. And from here on out, we've purchased some territory for the new village. We're gonna purchase some territory now for the church up here, or for, rather the manor. I don't know if I have any more unlocked. We're going to keep it all for ourselves here. Wait, this is already a part of our territory? Oh, I need to buy this land. That's what it is. Okay. So that'll allow me to build my manor up here. So let's lay out our manor then. I would like to put some of that out there. We'll have to also request for trees to be cut down too. So our manor will be like right here. We'll make our entrance to the manor right about here. Alright, more people joining the village. Good. We'll make sure our walls stay up high. There's a little bit of a ravine there. Looks good when a wall stays up on a ridge like that. Okay, so you'll see the Lord's Manor here be constructed as soon as the church and the both churches are complete. They're taking a lot of materials. They're taking a lot of our planks, so we need to make some more of those, which is why we purchase more materials for the logging. Now, we have kind of a semi-permanent logging area here. These guys are definitely cutting down a lot of trees. There seems to be only 4 woodcutters there. So if we have any more, I'm going to probably want to move them over to the other side now, so we can get a little bit more work done. Looks like they're over here. And we do need to move the wooden keep now, as this one is now completed. So we'll go ahead and hire some new people there. And our troops are out on a mission, so we're getting rid of this. We're saying goodbye to the old watchtower there, and a few of these lumber camps too. They've got to go. And we're going to go build some new ones over here now, so we can bring back materials a lot faster. We'll keep the ones that are over on that side of town, but I think we're going to have to build like a permanent area over here to do some stuff. So let's build a, let's see, lumber camps. We'll build like 3 of these. Let's see, where should we build them? I guess maybe close to this forest. They'll be able to cut down here and bring stuff to the town. It's going to be quite a long drive to get over there. So it's going to be a while till we get some wood, just because of where the materials are. That's fine. We'll be building over here anyway, so that'll be just fine too. So if the materials are gathered here and cut, it's still going to take a while for them to bring it back to the warehouses inside this town. But the materials are also going to be needed over here, so this is a nice halfway point for before we build the village. Soldiers are back from a mission. We're going to get more free territory. Lovely. That's really good. And we'll focus on the manor here a little bit later in terms of construction, but we can also ask for that area to be cut down. Try to clear a little bit of that space. Alright, good. They brought back a lot of good cash and free territory for us. Okay, I don't think we need to buy that territory there. Not yet, anyway. So let's continue to expand down here. Good. We've almost got the entire waterfront purchased. Alright, let's get rid of some of those. Alright, so one of our quests is about to be completed. As soon as we've completed the church building request, we're good to go. And have completed another thing. And people are still wanting some churches, so we're getting on that. And homes are being made too. Pretty sure there was some being constructed a little bit ago. Oh, nice to see the people just walking through here. Somebody's literally getting a church tower built in their home. Okay. Fine by me. Alright, this area is being constructed. We should be able to do some residential over here at some point too. And we're probably going to have to build onto the town here and especially here. Just a really nice big area to build, and then we can do some more wheat fields or something over there in order to supply them with food. So we have kind of 2 towns that are being built now, or will be shortly. Alright, I'd like to add some fences inside here, but that actually takes planks to do. That's kind of expensive. So we'll just let our people go here without any sort of walls. But let's build a road sign. That'll look nice. There we go. Okay, nice. I think we should get rid of the walls inside the fortress too, but the fortress is getting more and more complete as well. That's taking a lot of our materials too. And I could pause that, but it seems like we're making enough for a few things to be constructed at the same time. I will, however, pause the construction now that one of our towers is done, and we'll come back and focus on the fortress a little bit more too. The fortress looks great. And we'll make those walls a little bit tighter when the towers are really complete. We can see how much space needs to be used. We made just tremendous progress. Huge, huge progress in the city. Lots of stuff coming in. More services being provided. Population going up. Farms are being completed. Looks like they're also farming over here now. So it looks like the farms are going okay. And 2 new villagers are joining us. Good. You all feel free to continue to plant down here. There we go. Let's try to fill the space and make use of it all. More villagers are joining us, so of course we'll have some more jobs to be fulfilled shortly. There we go. Every little bit will help us to produce more grain. And, of course, more bread. That should be helping out with happiness quite a bit. We've got all those mills up here, too. I don't know if I've assigned anybody to work on these. Okay, we're out of employees now. Well, this person is trying to go everywhere. Wait, this is just one person. I can't even click on his problems. Oh, he's like trapped off the map. Sir, where are you? What the? You are all the way up in the top. Sir, I can't help you if you're all the way up there. That guy is somewhere at the top of the mountain. I can't even close his window. It keeps adjusting. There we go. Finally got it. He is stuck somewhere up at the top of the mountain. Unfortunately, it's not like Planet Coaster or something where you can just grab somebody and tell them to go. Alright, let's send our new people out. Let's see here. 24. Alright, we're sending out our robots now. Our Raptorian robot army is complete. That's why they're just given numbers rather than full names. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Let's get rid of the wooden keep and the small forestry buildings here. And let's turn this into a residential area. Whatever it is. Just need some residentials to be built. Okay, what is this here? Home? Okay. Perfect. So hopefully somebody will squeeze in a house there when we bulldoze some of those houses. And we'll assign these people over here as soon as that work is done. So we should probably build another sawmill. Build another sawmill next to this one. And we should also build a warehouse for all this stuff to be stored in the meantime before it can be shipped. There we go. That'll look nice to me. Alright, these guys will be in charge then of clearing out pretty much all the forests here. And then we can, of course, do... What I'll probably end up doing is doing some reforestation here along the whole base of the mountain. And then we can start using that to have a permanent source of wood there on that side of the city. Over here, this is kind of light. This isn't really a lot of good wood for this, but it's okay. They do have an area for extraction. So it brings in a little wood. But we can always move that out of town. Alright, the sawmill's complete. Good. And we'll get people on metal extraction and such later. We're probably going to make tools with that, and that'll be a huge export for us when we really need the money. But right now, things are going okay. And we paused all the other construction, so the church is getting there. Just needs now a few more tools and a bit more planks. And it looks like we are starting to deliver planks there. Food is skyrocketing. Good. Food is really starting to be solved. Very nice. Oh, and the bridge is being completed too. And everyone will, by order of the king, have to use it. Alright, let's see. You want me to deliver fish? I think we're good for a while. Let me see what we can unlock here. Oh, the trade bonus was locked again. I'll assist the clergy, I guess. There you go. Alright. I want to see people use this bridge. I think that's going to be so cool. Okay. And we'll have to figure out where we're going to build homes over here. I think when people walk across the bridge, it will just be a forested area and kind of an industrial area, and then right into our big city. And there's area up here for us to build another thing. Maybe we can build another church up there. The area is kind of, it's not smooth. So if we build something, it'll probably have to be a monastery. Though I feel like I want to put the monastery over here. So that way we can make advantage of this area here. And I can actually build a bridge right there. You guys think we should build the big bridge? Well, leave a like, because that's what we're going to do. Let's get her up to 1,000 likes for the big bridge build, and I'll put the monastery up there. Otherwise, we'll put it in the smaller spot. So if you want to see a big monastery, that's the way to let me know. We can definitely... It'll take more episodes, so if you want to see them, that's your way to choose. Alright, 6 people lacking housing. Wow. Actually, it says 5 there instead of 6. But 86 are lacking, Jesus. But don't worry. They'll be delivered soon, and same with the tools. Looks like we're doing a lot of imports on that. I better try to import more tools than just 25. Let's try to import 100. We're always going to be using tools anyway, so it wouldn't hurt to have more. Alright, bridge is nearing completion. The less projects that we have, too, the more resources we'll have. Alright, more builders are completing their jobs over here. Nice. Let's make this an industrial area. 2 new villagers on the way. Very nice. There we go. Something like that seems fine. Just a nice area to kind of pull it off the main road. And we'll tuck that in a little bit. Make better use of the space. Beautiful. Very nice. Alright, the rest of the materials are being brought over. We can hire more people to work at the sawmill. Just wood will have to be delivered. And I'm really disappointed not to see anybody using that area to build a home. This game's really picky. Like, they'll build 17 homes on top of each other in other buildings. Like, literally this person has a window in their house, like in their roof. But when it comes to building like an area like that, it's a no-can-do. Alright. Well, I'd like to thin the forest a little bit, maybe give them more room. But we could also use this to build perhaps another market. There's a market here and a market there. We could build another one to actually fix the one that I built before. We could just leave this as a pathway. Alright, let's do that. Let's build a new market then. And this time, this one's going to be fancy. Which means I'm going to put down all the tents and things ahead of time. So let's do one for each type of food in the game. We've got fish, berries, bread, and also venison too. Fish, berries, bread. So we'll try to do 4. And we'll add some decorations to this too, making our first serious market. Alright, let's add ourselves some goods. I'm going to freak out so hard if somebody ends up building their house here. If I see a house frame pop up, I'm going to shriek. I'll do it. Eventually we will start selling luxury goods, so we're not going to build that just yet. Actually, we will build it, we just won't hire anybody for it yet. So it'll be a future thing that we can sell. Luxury goods meaning, for example, honey, wine, and I think herbs too can be sold here. Okay, let's go with red tents. We'll go with blue tents. Nice. Let's go with some green tents now. The green tent to me always looks a little bigger. Alright, perfect. Now we can add some benches and barrels and things. Ah, that's really nice. Too bad the bench isn't just a standard thing that can be built in the town. Some barrels here and there. Alright, now let's do a fence. I don't know if this even takes any materials. I would assume it takes some sort of wood to build. If I hold shift, I can't do that, so I gotta put these down one at a time. Listen to all the money being exchanged nearby, though. You can hear that money's really coming in from our treasury, or to our treasury from the marketplaces. That's nice. Okay, let's put down one more fence and I think we're good here. Alright, well that looks like a marketplace to me. So let's see if we can start construction. We are short on... Oh, we need just 800 coin for that. Well, while we're waiting for that money, let's go ahead and assign some people to go in there. We also have some soldiers. I need to get rid of those soldiers and assign them elsewhere now. We'll get rid of the regular soldiers who are assigned. Okay. Alright, they're ready to go. So is the marketplace. Good. And then we'll delete that one later. And I can actually put a fountain there, and that'll add some nice looks to the area there. Good. More things are being constructed. Good. Wait a minute. Soldiers are regrouping. Okay. So I need to unassign some soldiers now. So let's go to the military. Sort by job. So we need to get rid of the people who are actually named under the military. Or under soldier, I suppose. So let's go and give these people other jobs. We'll make you guys builders now. So our soldiers are retiring. Our veterans are now becoming builders. Good for them. They've served Raptoria nicely. Okay, I'm assigning the right people here. Novice male and female. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, looks like that's good to go. Alright, perfect. So now they should become builders and can help out with building more homes and things. Excellent. The rustic church is looking good. Almost complete. That takes a lot of wood for it mostly looking like it's constructed out of stone. That's a lot of wood for exterior stone construction like that. Obviously there's wood for the rafters, but man, that takes a while. Alright, anybody else who's unemployed, we can start assigning them to cutting. Down here. Looks like not yet. Oh good, the builders are working on the marketplace. A nice upgraded market compared to the one we had before. Wow, this is really cool. People are taking my road, it seems, to get to Raptoria. Work on that while we wait for a few things to finish construction. Do-do-do. That looks fine. We'll make this maybe a nice observation area. There we go. Perfect. Alright, that looks good. Much better than it was. Alright, money will come in from the successful military quest soon. Lots of food is coming in too. Some more things needing to be built. The only thing I have a severe shortage of now is planks. And that's just because of the distance they gotta go. I can't really do any wood reclamation here because we've got all these people already there. I could probably do it back here, actually. And hire some more loggers to cut that down. So let's go ahead and open up a little area here. Let's open that up. We'll put a, let's see, we'll put a forester camp here. And we'll tell him that he can continue to plant trees here. I want to keep this area like that. So we'll build that there, and then we'll let the people know that they can cut down all the trees there. Looks like there's some more land they could build to up there. Is that good residential land? That's outside the walls. See, that's why it looks nice when you actually put some walls down, because then everything doesn't look weird. Like there's an edge of town for no reason. The walls actually kind of make the edge itself, rather than these weird yellow borders. There needs to be a way to turn that off, too. Oh, the bridge is complete. And nobody's using it. Awesome. Wait a minute. Actually, didn't the bridge... I kind of figured we'd have a problem with it. But didn't the bridge actually have an... Oh, wait. It's not complete. Never mind. That's why it doesn't look done. It's still waiting for one person to come over and build. So I hope that it actually creates a ramp here that people can climb up and down. So it might work. Maybe not. Obviously, they're not using it because it's not complete. But we'll see. Alright, lumber camps are getting completed. Start assigning people over here. They got a long walk to work, man. Alright, so now we're bringing in more logs, which we needed. A lot of our logs are being gobbled up to make homes, too, so we need more people working in the wood industry. So any more employees we get, we can put towards wood. Luckily, there's lots of food coming in. Look at that. That looks wonderful. Oh, look at that. They're even putting grain all the way up to the edge of the... Oh, that's awesome. They're using up every little bit of that space. They must be harvesting here. Yep. Wow. A few more buildings to build. Everything's slow because we're building like 2 giant churches, a bridge, and all these new buildings on the other side. Okay, 10 people lack homes. We'll have to start assigning more homes for people. Maybe we can put some random homes out here. We're kind of out of space aside from up here. And I wouldn't want to build homes there. Okay, well, that's why we've expanded onto the other side. Let's see if we can get people to build houses here. If they can. But then again, we're about to expand over here. And we can build a neighborhood on this side. There's even berries over here, so we could build a fishing dock, forager there, and then we can start building our own little town there, like we're building all over again. So that's good. From the neighbors, can I do any importing of lumber? Let's see what they've got. Anybody selling lumber? Let's see, selling... Oh, nobody's selling lumber. Only tools. So nobody's selling lumber or wood. So we're on our own for that. Alright. Let's see if that bridge gets complete. I want to see if somebody can use it. We're waiting for a builder. Let's make it a high priority. Looks like we're waiting for a lot of builders. I hired quite a few of them. Where are they at? Where are all the builders? Look at... There's quite a few builders here. What are they all working on? There's a few things left to build, but not too much. A lot of planks are being used, of course, so that's really what we're waiting for. But we've certainly built a lot already. I want to see this bridge get completed. Oh, perfect. Novice Marie is bringing the one plank. Come on. I want to see what happens. Come on, Marie. Bring it on over. I want to see this bridge work, please. Please let it happen. Where's she at? Bum, bum. Alright, we'll deploy troops. Luckily, we got tons of money from that. There we go. Alright. Now while we're waiting for this to finish, let me just put the brick walls, stone walls on the corners. Novice Marie found a plank of wood and she's bringing it over right away. Get it, girl. Okay, that's pretty connected. I think the last thing she's going to make is like a little ramp. Man, she's taken her like 3,000 days to get here, so I'm actually surprised at how quickly things are being constructed. Because for as long as these people, for as far as these people have to go, and for as limited as materials that we have, we've certainly completed a lot. The expansion to the other side is looking good, and I can actually see trees being cut down. I see they're actually cutting those down there. Let's scale back on a little bit of the extraction here. Oh my goodness, the wood bridge completed. She got it, she brought it. Alright, let's see how it looks. Please work. Oh my goodness, I think it does. Yay! People are using the wooden bridge. Awesome. Fantastic. Alright, our biggest achievement yet. Fantastic. Alright, we'll get this wall tucked in here correctly and make it look nice. That is it for today's episode, everybody. Thank you very much for dropping by to see more of the wonderful build of Raptoria here in Foundation. You guys can go ahead and follow me on Twitter, by the way, if you want a chance to win this game. You can follow me with the links down below in the description, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, all. Ooh, we unlocked a new tier of stuff. Good. Oh, that means the church finished. Oh, that was the market. Never mind. Market. It was just the market. It was just the market. Okay.